To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick break.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness, and in turn salvation, can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that...
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mothercrystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the Mothercrystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mothercrystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind? Well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mothercrystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
You've lost a letter.
Not just a letter. I lost everything.
It can't be that bad, sure.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. Nothing, that's what. Worst of all, that...
Maybe if you retrace your...
Scour storm from... No.
Fine.
Are you serious?
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies.
Gotan's bales, perhaps? If you can find everything I dropped, and if you can find Sid's letter...
If it's there, I'll find...
I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bale.
I'm sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can. The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. I've come this far. Might as well ask.
A little overdressed to be picking...
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby.
Can't say I have, so...
Well,
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while, but no idea if it was your letter.
which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing?
To the village, then.
Back, are ya? Did Master Quentin summon you? The shad's all salted and smoked.
It seems we have our culprit. Someone's waiting for this, and he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe I should just... There you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't...
Found the things you... Only a little worse.
And all thanks to you! Losing those supplies was one thing, but if...
Is it about Cursebreak?
She's off studying in Canver.
You never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man, so I'd say you did us both a service. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day.
What happened?
He's never... Where...
Is everything all...
Forgive me, young man. I'm worried about my friend.
Why leave the safety of the...
For coin. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. Wait. You were a soldier.
I was.
Then I ask a favour.
I'll do what I can.
Oh.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend.
How did the grocer know his daughter?
Ah, if it isn't...
I'm looking for a bearer called Ren. He was expected back at the hideaway.
Randall, you say? Though, thinking about it...
I'll go and look.
He was to meet an I do...
Sun's setting far.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. I trust it's all here. I hope it's to your liking. You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
You all right?
The hanged man. We were attacked. Randall knew.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. Please.
I'll do what I can. Goblins. Why am I not surprised? Get him! Sorry, Randall. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside.
But how did the grocer know his...
Ah, there you are. And? Damn it.
He's not far from the South Gate.
Of course. I knew he was brave.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact...
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. And I suppose you're none too...
I have to find... Can't talk. Martha told me all about you.
You look like you're in a hurry.
Not far, I hope.
Sounds serious.
Not so much what happened as what might. And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bear?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive, but they'll be after him before long. Here, if you've the time and the inclination.
Of course.
Thank you, Clive. His name's Norris.
You found him yet? That fucking snake played me false. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Well, go on then. If he gets away...
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer. Not bloody likely.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there.
You want something done right, you don't...
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man. Someone said they saw... We have to...
I better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder? You don't know, man.
I do, as it happened. Any...
He can't have gone far. I better keep my eyes peeled. A lantern. At least I know which way he went. Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
Leave me be. Ronald sent you after me, and when we were so close. But it doesn't matter now. As one bearer to another, please. Don't...
Ronald didn't send me.
I don't understand.
Martha takes him, Barrett.
I never knew.
Just wait here and stay out of sight.
Thank you. And...
I've been caught. Oh.
Thanks, but...
All right. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. I need to be...
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter, then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck, I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. Well, it's just a short climb down, I'll make it worth your while.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. Ah, there may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it?
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say, the ladders, right over there.
Eating crystal. This should be interesting.
Sick of Torgal. There, boy.
This must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
You found it! Oh, thank you! Any longer out...
Be more careful, Nick.
Oh, I will. No point casting my nets of them. There was a time, honest tax-paying folk, crystals are scarce.
So what god's-forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. Speaking, if you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing.
All right.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Take a seat, Clive. So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a Mothercrystal.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do.
Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen up. His legions are on them.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Still, might work to our advantage on this. With a fair wind behind them, is making it to the capital.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. And it's the dame who'll see you safely through North. We go way back.
That's good of you, but...
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach, and she's quite a woman.
A woman?
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting...
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Goat, Otto's, and there's no... Anyway, if reckon you could... Here you go.
Oh, your Sid couldn't trust.
Right.
Tell it.
So, you're...
Truly.
Wait here. I won't be long.
But how did the grocer know his...
I'll have two.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the one.
It's not for me.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require.
That's...
Of course. Well.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you...
May we? Truly? Such plenty.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry...
Thank you.
Master Quentin will never... Wait, that's... Ah, if you... I'm trying to... You look like... Please.
All right. That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Those...
Art of it.
Well,
Art.
The tavern. I saw
Help.
Ban when I...
all right.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door. They looked...
Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with. You know what to do. I'll be keep.
There he is.
People will think twice about pushing us around again. No good cowards wouldn't have...
But you want...
When they're not busy keeping the peace, that the Empire's just... And right, we've got work to do for...
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this?
Get him! You know what to do, boy.
There. Northreach.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
However do they get back?
Fruit's not getting any fresher.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut-tut. We cannot have people thinking I talk...
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are, but...
From the moment you acquired it, that brand... But today, it is going to give you...
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course.
And who might it?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl. What?
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it?
Oi, hold up. Another fucking... Get out of my sight!
That wasn't so...
Wasn't so bad.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done... The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers, as do you and I. Now, we can speak more at...
Doesn't seem like I have...
And if anyone requests her company...
Madame.
As do you, ma...
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my... Welcome.
Thank you for seeing me through the gate.
Well, that was the whole point. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder.
I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to Yes, Otto. But to answer your question, Tatienne has been gone for several days now.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people.
I trust you'll do... Oh. Proof of... and hopefully enough to keep prying eye. Now, I have matters to...
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues.
She's still missing it. Oh, if only...
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before. She'd lost her comb. It wasn't anything fancy. You see, Tatienne was an orphan.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. Tatienne shared a room.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you... And you've already...
Did
Before... Only she did...
You... This man from the garrison.
Don't let...
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I Haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman... It's not been half a moon since Bellamy's tour.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
Look. On a good. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive.
That remains.
Oh, Tatiana.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain...
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm. You'll find they have little love for bearers. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. His name is Bertrand.
I shall